Hey, what's up, guys? So, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, in this video, we're going to be talking about my sophomore year in high school. So, sophomore year, second year of high school in Florida. So, this is what this story time is going to be about. So, sophomore year of my high school year, sophomore year of my high school year was amazing. Sophomore year was the best. So, because I had a lot of opportunities to go to, so like I said in the last video, I went to the bunch of other clubs. For example, I went to the art club and I went to the FFA club. So we're going to be talking about the timeline of my sophomore year. So sophomore year was very interesting. I thought it was going to be the greatest period in my high school during my time in high school. So sophomore year was interesting. So I'm going to tell you. So my sophomore year began on August 13th, 2018. And I just remember I was getting ready, and because my summer break was already over, summer break of 2018 was over. I just finished my freshman year back in from 2017 to 2018. That was when I started my freshman year there, and it was a very good time there. But it was not that fun during my freshman year because freshman year I had to stay in my my other class. I didn't go to the other classes because they didn't give me that opportunity. So I had to get some experience in the in the class that I had during that time. So, so freshman year was not that interesting, but sophomore year was very interesting to me because I had a lot of more opportunity and I had more freedom a little. So because I had PE, I had other music class. That was the best. I loved that time a lot. Sophomore year was the best. So so my sophomore year began on August 13th, 2018. So that was 2 years ago. And so I just remember going in the cafeteria because I just remember going to the cafeteria, sitting with my friends and stuff. So, and then we were just talking, we were just hanging out, we were having fun, we were laughing, just having a good time and stuff. And then we were just talking about what we did over the summer. And then sophomore year, I met some new friends. I met some famous football players. There's a famous football player in my school. His name is Knowledge McDaniel. He already graduated almost 2 years ago, back in 2019, because he was a senior back from 2018 to 2019, and now he plays football at the Marshall University. So he's a really good friend of mine. Knowledge is a really good friend of mine. I haven't talked to him for a while, but he's a pretty good friend though. So, and I'm going to tell you more about him. And he also came to my birthday party, and we were at the lunch table. We were having laughs and we were talking to each other. So he was pretty nice to me because we were just talking. We were having fun with each other. And so he was saying basically that because I was making up jokes with Knowledge, and he said, "Yo, this kid's funny as fuck," and stuff like that. So the Knowledge thought I was funny. So and then he said, "Yo, what's your name?" And I said, "My name's Ruben." And he's like, "Nice to meet you, Ruben." And so we were just having good times and stuff. So I was talking with other kids and stuff. So, and then I took some clubs. I think I signed up for some clubs at the school. And so I took art and FFA, the Future Farmers of America. So that was a very interesting trip. I enjoyed that a lot. And also, I think the first time I started art was probably August 29th of 2018. That was when the first day of art class began for art club began. So yeah, I think that was on the 31st. I don't remember what day it was. I just remember going to the art club. Then I went to the FFA club. FFA club started on I don't know, on September 4th of 2018. So that was interesting. I enjoyed that. Because we went to this, I was after school. So I went to the clubs, teachers said goodbye to me, and they went to the wait for the kids to get on their buses. So that was very cool. So, and then we had a bunch of food activities. We went outside, we hanged outside, and we made some food, or we were just hanging out in the classroom or the club, FFA club. So that was very interesting. I did the same thing in art. And art, I was basically drawing pictures, and I have some pictures in this draw in my book. I have, I still have it to this day. So and then also and then also we went to and also we went to Georgia for my sophomore year, and Georgia, that was pretty fun because I that was the first time I ever left the state of Florida by myself with no family members. It was a school. It was the club's field trip, FFA club field trip to Tiftington, Georgia. So that was a very interesting trip. I enjoyed it a lot because we went to the Chick-fil-A for breakfast, and then I made a mistake because I forgot to bring my wallet with me because I left the wallet in the truck that I in the van I was riding in with my group of kids. They were mostly boys because boys went with boys and went with girls. So that was the rule during that time. So I had to go with boys. So that was actually probably a good rule because they didn't want any boys to hang out with girls or something. So, but anyway, I went to Chick-fil-A and for breakfast. My field trip was on October 18th, 2018. I went there and then I forgot to get my wallet because I think I ordered. I think I wanted to get what the hell was it? I wanted to get fries, I believe, and I think I wanted to get chicken nuggets, I believe, when I remember. I wanted to go get chicken nuggets and I forgot my wallet. And then there was a young man or kid that was probably around my age. He gave me his wallet, and he gave me money from his wallet, and then I gave it to the cashier that I was telling the food that I want to have, and then I forgot to give him his change, and so that was kind of not a really good thing I did. But then after we ate at the Chick-fil-A in the morning for breakfast, we went to Tiffington, Georgia. But before we entered Georgia, we drove by some towns or cities in Georgia. It was very interesting. It was a really good field trip. So, and then we also went to the expo in Tiffington, Georgia. That was basically where we saw like the agriculture stuff. We saw like we saw cows, food, tractors. We saw everything there, so it was very fun, really fun. And then I also brought my wallet this time because I had the wallet with me in my jeans, my pocket of my jeans. And then also I got a cheeseburger, I remember, and some fries from what I remember. That was a nice. I was like a little country boy just getting some food and stuff, like hanging out. I feel like I was a young man already during that time. Like there was no parents around me. I felt like I was a grown man already. So I felt like I was mature, hanging out with a group of other guys from my group on the field trip to Tiftington, Georgia. So shortly after the field trip, we went to. So shortly after the field trip, we went to the hotel. I think it was somewhere in Tiffington, I believe. We went to this hotel. We stayed there for some time. We stayed there for about one day, and then we were just watching TV. I brought my iPad with me because I had Netflix on during that time on the iPad, and we were just watching some movies. I was watching some movies. I was watching The Road to El Dorado and a bunch of other DreamWorks movies. And so for dinner, we went to a steakhouse. I can't remember the steakhouse it was. It was a barbecue steak. It was a barbecue grill at house or something. We went there. We ate there. I brought my money. I paid for the food that I ate, and then yeah, I don't. I think I remember getting steak or some fries. I think it was either of those two. I can't remember which one it was. So, and then after that, the driver who was in our van drove us back to the hotel. And then the next day, on October 19th, 2018, we went to Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. So we went there, and then we toured the area. We went to we went through the college, and the college was very interesting. And then we went there. I think I got a shirt from there, from the Tiffington, Georgia. It was a very Very nice trip. And then I toured the university there, the Abraham Baldwin Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. So it was very interesting. I really enjoyed it. That was probably like one of the best trips I ever went to by myself without anyone else with me, like my family members or friends that was in my club. So that was a very interesting trip. I enjoyed it a lot. And then we drove back to the school. My mom was waiting for me. And then we drove back home. And then I just took a rest. So that was probably one of the best trips that I took during my sophomore year. And then after that, it was my birthday, my 16th birthday, and it was very nice. And then we went to Texas Roadhouse. And then when I invited some of my friends over to my birthday party, I invited Knowledge to come over to my birthday party. I invited my friend Sean to come to my birthday. I invited a lot of people to come to my birthday. So it was actually some people. There was only two people came to my party. So it was very cool. We were just watching movies, playing games, and then my mom got cake, and then we ate pizza and stuff. But Knowledge came a little later. Sean already came first, and then Knowledge came after. He came after Sean came, and then we were just talking. We were playing games and stuff. We were playing Call of Duty, and Sean was like cursing at the TV. So, and then after that, it was in November. In November of 2018, that was, I think that was when I remember hearing reports of one of my friends was kicked off the football team because basically he was living with one of his friends that was also a football player. I remember that because I remember hearing that when I was in Georgia on the field trip. And then I remember showing it to my mom after I came back from Georgia. So it was very interesting news that I heard of. I didn't understand why he was kicked off because he thought that was one of the rules. Living with one of his teammates was a rule basically on the football team. So he wasn't allowed to play football anymore because of that rule, but he didn't play in the playoffs anymore. I think he played in the playoffs. I can't remember which one it was. And then so it was, yeah, we did August, September, October, November, and then it was December of 2018. That was when my ex-stepdad came. He came to visit us for Christmas. And so I got some gifts. I got some video games. I remember. I think it was for Xbox, I believe. And then my father and my grandma came to record us opening our gifts. And then we went to watch some movies of us. Like my father took videos when I was born and when my mom got married. So we were watching that on the video. And so it was New Year of 2019. So New Year 2019 was interesting. And because that was when Christmas break was over, winter break was over, and then we returned to school on January 8th of 2019. So that was when we returned back to school. And so I remember we for the gym class for gym class we for gym class we for gym class, we ran the track, so we did that, and we played either dodgeball or like basketball. Like dodgeball is like where you throw the ball at someone and they're out of the game. So that's what basically I was doing in the PE class. And then, so in January of 2019, I also started a program called OJT on the job training. So it was very nice during that time. And then I took the opportunity to work at MTC. That was basically where I gained some experience to work there. So like I could like work with the food stuff. So I worked at the MTC. The first MTC, I worked at two different MTCs. So basically, I worked on the MTC at Lakewood Ranch, the west one, and then I worked at the East MTC, and then I worked on the MTC near my school. That's in Bradenton, next to my high school. So no, I can't. No, I can't tell you the school that I go to, but I will tell you that I went to the MC near my high school. So, and then I worked in those two MTCs for some time. The first MTC I worked there from January to March of 2019. So it was very interesting. So I got food and I was walking around the University of the MTC, the Manatee Technical College. So it was very interesting. And I think my friend Knowledge would took on the job training as well at he worked somewhere. I'm trying to remember the name Knowledge was working at for on the job training. Another broken egg. Yeah, another broken egg. That's right. That's where Knowledge worked at. Another broken egg. And then yeah, he worked at another broken egg. And then also he yeah, he wasn't allowed to play football because he was kicked out of the team, obviously. So February, it was kind of a little interesting. So I think I remember telling one of my friends about a story I found. I found a toy dig in my mom's bedroom, so it was very funny. And the kids were like laughing, and they thought it was funny. They just lost it. They like started laughing, and so I started laughing too because I thought it was very funny. But my mom, when I told my mom about it, she was all upset. She's like, "Oh, why would you do that? Why would you do that to your mother?" And I was like, I don't know because it's funny. So anyway, it was yeah, that was February. And then February was a little okay. So I don't. So February was kind of a little okay because kids were just saying stuff to me that made me upset. So I didn't enjoy that time a lot. And then it was March of 2019. So March of 2019 was probably the best, the greatest moment of my sophomore time at my high school. So yeah, that was probably the best time in my high school. So yeah, best time in my high school. And then also I met someone that met my first love, Emma. Like I mentioned in the other video, this girl I really had a crush on. So she was very cute. This Emma De Castro, and her sister was there, Savannah De Castro, the older sister. So I think the older sister goes to college now. She goes to college. Savannah goes to college, and Emma goes to. I think I talked to her about what she wanted to do after she get out of high school. I can't remember what she wanted to, where she wanted to go to. So she went to either one of those. I think she's planning to go to college or somewhere. So I know she told me like some sports she likes to play. Emma liked to play volleyball and and softball. I think those were the two sports that I remember she was telling me that she plays. So obviously she was. I was kind of a little immature, a little, but I also thought she was very attractive, and she was talking to me. So yeah, I met Emma on March 13th, 2019. That was shortly after I started working at the MC across my high school. So I'll never forget that day. That was March 13th, 2019. And then we were talking to each other. And then, and then she was like talking to me. She sat next to me. She pat me on the back, just pat me on the back and smiling at me. And I also walked with her to her class. I remember I walked with Emma to her class with her sister as well. Savannah. I walked with them to their class. Well, with Emma to her class. I don't know where her sister went. Her sister probably went to another class. And I think when one of my I think it was either a PE class or the physical education was done. I think I was walking with Emma to her class. I remember, and I was talking with her. So we were just talking about anything. We were just talking about like stuff, like what are your plans after you get out of high school, stuff like that. Or I told her that I like history. I asked her what she likes, and I told her what sports I do. So, and what are my hobbies? What are her hobbies? I asked her some questions, and so we were talking about that, and I feel like we were on pretty good terms for some period of time, for some time. and we were just talking to each other, and we were having a good time. And then her sister was talking to me a little, and she was pretty nice as well. And then I feel like Emma's sister was pretty nice. Her older sister was nice. Emma was nice. They were both nice to me. They were very polite. They were smiling at me. They were talking to me all the time. So yeah. So yeah, and then we were just talking to each other more, and then we were in the cafeteria. And so the last time I saw Emma, or my first love was between August or October of 2018, or November or December of 2019. So that was the last time I saw my first love, Emma. So yeah, then I think we were I think we went to the beach. I went to the beach. I think it was like shortly after my sophomore year ended, because my sophomore year ended, and then I saw Emma on the beach and with her sister and stuff, and I was kind of a little shy. I was kind of a little shy to talk to her, like say hello. So I talked to her for some time when we were on the beach as well. And then I don't remember if her mom was there. I don't think I ever met Emma's mom before. I don't think I did. I don't remember if I met Emma's mom or not, or Emma's dad. I don't remember if I met Emma's mom or dad before. So I don't think I did. So I don't remember Emma's parents. So yeah, we were on the beach. I remember Emma and I were on the beach together with her sister. So together, we were on the beach one time, and then I think it was summer of last year, summer of 2019. That was. I remember it was on one of those two beaches, Siesta or Anna Maria. We were on Emma and I and her sister were on the beach, and Emma was wearing a bikini. Though her bikini was I think it was black on the top, like the top for like her breasts or tits, and then I think for the bottom, it was for her bottom. I think it was a black. So it was black. Yeah, black underwear for her swimming suit. And I think that was the only bathing suit. I think that was the only bathing suit or bikini that I remember Emma wearing. So that was the only one I think I remember seeing. I think that was the only one that I remember seeing. So yeah, and I think I remember seeing some pictures on her account, her Instagram account. I think it was black. No, I think it was a green bikini. I think that's what it was, from what I remember. So yeah, but as I said in the other video, we weren't meant to be. So it wasn't meant to be. We weren't because we. It wasn't meant to be because Em and I weren't together. So I mean, I did love her during that time. So I loved her, and I still think about her to this day. And I still care about her. So, but I feel like she'll always have a special place in my heart. So yeah, and yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So please drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So thank you much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next story, or my next story time video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. Please drop a like and subscribe.